It is a new week, and I want to say thank you for joining us on yet another edition of the program, Hilltop Mansion. Of course, this is where we review major activities of the Akwa Ibom State government in the previous week. My name is Clement Barakui. Tonight, we shall be looking at two major events attended by Governor Umoeno.
Have you ever missed out on any events or activities of the governor? Worry no more. Hilltop Mansion got you covered. Hilltop Mansion is a program of the Nigerian Television Authority, NTA, Uyo, specifically designed to showcase the day-to-day activities of the Arise agenda.
Tune in every Monday at 7:30 p.m.
on Star Times, Channel 103, and our social media platforms on Facebook and YouTube to join us. Hilltop Mansion, showcasing the Arise agenda.
We begin this week's edition of the program with the inauguration of Hospital Upomabak Idoro Pepsi Junction Road, performed by Governor Umoeno.
The road was very bad that you can't even pass. There was up and down. Sometimes bike man will fall people inside the water because there was a very big gallop there.
The 10.412-kilometer Hospital Upomabak Idoro Pepsi Junction Road was a major diversion during the construction of the Ikoroku-Ikono flyover by the immediate past administration in the state. This traffic diversion caused a total collapse of the road, making human and vehicular movement impossible. The construction of the road and its subsequent completion is seen by stakeholders of Uyo and Abak local government areas as a relief to the people.
Your Excellency, you have done so well. You have made us proud as Abak people. Your Excellency, I want to tell you that we assured Abak Oban Ward 1 that we will not come for campaign again about Oban Ward 1 if this road is not done. Because the last campaign we went there, Your Excellency, during the chairmanship campaign, they have 27 units, and it's a whole ward. They told us that if this road is not done, we should not come for campaign again in their ward. Your Excellency, we promised them, we assured them that this road will be done by the promise keeper of Akwa Ibom State, our governor. Your Excellency, I can remember in my first term, I raised a motion 2 consecutive times in the House. And His Excellency, the immediate past governor, promised me. But he sent Akrema, led by the chairman, Dr. Ntude, to come and work on this road. But before we know it, the road did not last about 2 months because the big trucks were using that road. And that road was above Akrema Walk. Your Excellency, you have done well for Abak. Your Excellency, this road gives us access to 2 major health delivery service centers. Mercy Hospital Abak, General Hospital Ubom. Your Excellency, I want to tell you that because of this bad road, health services in those hospitals were not going well. The doctors couldn't go for their job. The nurses, I remember that 2022, when some nurses called me that they were led by criminals along this road when they were coming back from their night duty because of the bad road. Your Excellency, you have done so well. We want to thank you for what you have done so in this road. You have made it move from Abak to Uyo within a twinkle of an eye. Within 10 minutes, you will be in Uyo. Your Excellency, if you recall, in 1999, when Architect Obon Victor Atta was the governor of Akwa Ibom, Ibom State. And that was when democracy returned to Nigeria. If you recall the political temperature of Akwa Ibom State between the year 1999, 2000 and 2001, it was that of zero opposition or less. Your Excellency, 26 years after, that history is happening right before our eyes. And the governor that equally experienced what you are experiencing now in the Akwa Ibom State came from the same senatorial district just like you. So it is not a coincidence. I am happy because you listen to God and you have not allowed bad history to venture into the climate of Akwa Ibom State. You have brought us together along political divide to give us a platform and a voice to represent our people in peace. Sambo yabo ngudiyong fien. Yabo ngudiyong fogfo. And let me say a very big thank you for the road that you are about to commission. 10.4 kilometers. Saidere Togo Amin feet. You stepped your foot on the ground to see to it that it is done. Just like the commissioner for Works and Fire Service said, over 80% of the funding is done by you. So it is because you have the heart of the people. And let me also say this. Boom is one of the communities in my ward, in Abak Oban, Ward 1. Irung Mama. Irung Mama, Irung Mama. Your Excellency, I know you are aware that the road linking Idoro to Abak, to Bomabak, by this Pepsi junction had been in a very terrible state. And Your Excellency, people laid protests. The tallest man who came to pray here was the leader of the protest. He was the one who led indigents of this area to protest, to tell the former governor, the immediate past governor of Akwa Ibom State, that once they opened the flyover, that they will abandon them. This was a major diversion that was used during the period of construction of that flyover. So, Your Excellency, the very past governor asked me to go and stand as a shorty with the former chairman of ABAC, Honorable Ekerete Yang. Ekerete Yang, if you are here, I recognize you. Where is Ekerete Yang? He came here, two of us came here, and we were able to come. Thank you so much, Honorable Ekerete Yang. We came here and we were able to calm the communities from Uyo to ABAC. And then we let them understand that our governor, the immediate past governor of the state, would do this road for them. And they told me that the period is too short, that it will be impossible for them to have this road. Your Excellency, I assured them. I did not tell you, but I came to them and promised on your behalf that you will do this road for them. That when you come into office, that I am sure, that I'm 100% sure that this road will be done. Your Excellency, they believed me. They believed me, even though they did not see you, but they believed me that I was telling your mind. And I'm very happy, Your Excellency, today that you have come to inaugurate this road. A brand new road that you have done for Uyo and Abak and all the people that will pass through this road. Your Excellency, at a point, your commissioner for works used to avoid me because of this road. When Professor Ivan, when I greet him, he will see me, but he will not respond. He will pretend as if he has not seen me. I told him, don't worry, I will not ask you. Your Excellency, thank you so much for redeeming our image before our people, for letting our people hold fast that whenever His Excellency the Governor says a thing, that he will do it. Your Excellency, you are a promise keeper. And the people of Uyo and the people of Abak are eternally grateful to you for this that you have done.
You say, where is this road? Excellency, I said it was in Abak, somewhere in Abak. Why is this road not done? I said, Your Excellency, it has been awarded. We are working on it. He said, Prof, we are working on it. But they are sending me text messages. Go and finish this road. Your Excellency, the truth of this road is that there was mobilization. But you came. I can stand here to say funding of this road, 80% was by you. This administration funded this road 80% in terms of funding. Because after the mobilization, the contractor went to sleep. We have to come back, reevaluate, revalidate. I told Amite, go back because His Excellency is here. Your Excellency, we have 10.412 kilometers of road. 4.4 kilometers is total reconstruction. Your Excellency, this road was awarded as a diversion when the flyover was done. And because of the heavy traffic, the road totally collapsed. 4.4 kilometers of it was totally reconstructed, while the rest we have to overlay after the reconstruction to have the 10.414 kilometers. Your Excellency, this road has 12 kilometers of drain at the necessary locations and is 8 meters wide and meets now the subgrade, the subbase, and the base courses are to the standard that any vehicle that take this road can stand the test of time. Your Excellency, I want to thank you because you have not abandoned your people and you have the finishing anointing. This road, when you drive from the beginning up to our back, you will see the quality of this road done. And I thank you for being a promise keeper and for continuing the work of your predecessor and adding more value. Thank you and God bless you, Your Excellency.
Governor Umoina, while inaugurating the road, says the gesture is in fulfillment of his administration's commitment to connect rural communities to the state capital. He assured the youth of more empowerment opportunities as the state government plans to build youth-friendly centers in the 31 local government areas.
We want to continue to promise our people that we will keep connecting our rural communities to the center, just like we keep connecting the center of Akwa Ibom to the center in Abuja. We want to thank you for your understanding. This would not have been possible without the support of the President, Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces of Nigeria, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, who has released funding to the states so that we can go on to complete our projects. And that's why it's important as a state, we rise up with one voice to support the administration of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu CFR to come back for a second term. Are you going to support him? And continue to support our President of the Senate, distinguished Senator Godswill Obot Akpabio, to return to the Senate and continue his work as the Senate President. Are you going to support him? Because with all of them together and with what we are doing here, power comes from Abuja when supported by the grassroots. And so as we mobilize the grassroots, we send them back and they will continue to support us too. We must get that very clear, that Akwa Ibom supports President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Akwa Ibom supports distinguished Senator Godswill Obot Akpabio. Akwa Ibom supports Umoina to return again. That is what we stand for, and we are not going to shy away from it. We can tell you the benefits. And I like to tell us that we have begun commissioning again. We have played a little bit of politics. We have finished with the movement, and things are moving right. And we have moved progressively. And so we'll continue to ensure that Akwa Ibom stands to benefit from this movement. We will, in the next few weeks, flag off youth-friendly centers in all of our local governments. I'm working with the chairman of Algon. Each local government chairman will give us a space within their local government so that we can build youth-friendly centers for our young people. They will now be able to go there and carry out the activities to be like a youth town square where they will have innovation center, they will have digital center. We'll be able to meet with our youth and counsel them. We want to continue to pledge to our people that we are making progress. Sometimes I want to assure our contractors, there's no contractor working for this government that will be owed. Before we issue a contract or award a contract, we have set aside funding for that contract. We have set aside funding for that contract. So it is left for contractors to finish their contract and then take their money. I can see NSEC clapping. I can see Monty clapping. Because we have said we will not award contracts that we don't have funding to complete. And so when you see some of the roads and projects we have done, funding is already in place to make sure that as you finish, you get your money. We are paying on your IPCs. Last week, we released 50 billion. Last month, we released another 50 billion to pay for IPCs. God has made it that we are meticulously and judiciously managing the funding of our state. And so when you hear people say, Pastor Omoino is not spending money, yes, we are not spending money on frivolous things. We are not spending money because there is money. We are spending money to meet the needs of Akwa Ibom people.
The hospital Okpoma-Back Idoro Pepsi Junction Road links Uyo, the state capital, to a back local government area.
Also within the period under review, the Akwa Ibom state government signed a memorandum of understanding with the United Nations Development Program. The MOU aimed at harnessing the state potentials in various areas.
The Memorandum of Understanding is aimed at strengthening and supporting the ARISE blueprint of the state government with specific interest in tourism, blue economy, energy, skills acquisition and innovations, broad governance and finance development. Governor Omoino intimates the UNDP team of the state government's plan to open up youth-friendly centers in all the 31 local government areas to help develop the skills, creativity and innovations of the youths. Governor Ino welcomed the UNDP fresh partnership with the state government, describing it as very strategic and important in realizing the various projects and programs of his administration.
Honestly, the UNDP has followed up. I remember also during our retreat, you stopped by with, yes, and it was, we've been looking forward to the benefit of your expertise. You can have, like we do have, lots of ideas, but the human capacity to carry on these ideas and make them, change them to reality is always lacking. There's always a missing point. And that's what I see that the UNDP team brings to the table, and we are very happy to partner with you. I like to say that, God willing, we will do everything in our power to ensure that we work with you to actualize our vision, because ultimately it is our vision that you're helping to actualize. So it's in our interest to ensure that we work with you as we open up frontiers to help our people. The areas that you have already highlighted, the blue economy and the skills and innovation, entrepreneurship and trade. Beyond my executive council meeting, we have a delivery review meeting once a month. We spend 2 days each month, and I sit in there so that we review all our ongoing projects and look at the benchmarks that we have, something we take very seriously because we identified that early enough. That's why in subnationals, projects are abandoned because government starts those projects but don't really have a hold on the project. So you find out that maybe 2 months to your time of exiting, these things kept throwing back to your faces. So we created delivery advisors. At first there was some confusion. When you have commissioners, why delivery advisors? And I said no. Delivery advisors are project specific, and you go on and ensure that you deliver on those projects that you've been assigned. The commissioners, they're everywhere. They're policy makers, they are in some meetings, they are traveling, and so you can't get a commissioner to focus on delivering a project. It's like asking the governor to deliver on a project. If he doesn't have people that can focus on the project and bring things to his attention. So we discovered that early enough, and I'm sure today it's almost becoming a model. The governor of one of the states had a long discussion with me last week when I was in Abuja, and he wants to have a framework of how we came out with these delivery advisors. And we're glad to provide that, because the people like what we're doing that is giving us results, we want to share, to move our people forward.
The UNDP resident representative in Nigeria, Mrs. Elsie Atafua, said the organization is back to the state to partner with government to promote the RISE agenda and create jobs for the people.
We've also been looking at the tourism summit that you also directed us to look into. In that regard, we are also already, we have a long list of experts that potentially could support us in driving the summit. But largely also looking at the tourism sector, looking at products and services that can come out of Akwa Ibom. We have greatest blue economy here. I think the largest beachfront in West Africa is in our state here. How do we leverage that? We have heritage, we have cultural products, and so on and so forth. And myself, I was just in this beautiful hotel in Ekot Ikpene, is that it? And I told them, we can do a lot more with this hotel and get more people to come and relax here. It's just a beautiful space to be in. So tourism is really at the heart of the discussions we've been having, and just following up on what Kenya, Tanzania, South Africa and others, they're getting great resources and employing a number of people through the value chain in tourism. We feel that is a space to go. The second area, Your Excellency, that is coming out of our conversation is in the area of energy. And I heard you saying that you're in love with energy and climate as well. And there is no country that would really advance its industrialization, would advance its social protection, would advance without looking at energy as a great integrator. And we feel there's a lot that we can do in that area. Your Excellency, we have identified solarization, for example, of primary health centers as one of the ways to go, where we have mini grids, and already UNDP is showing proof of concept, and that's why my lead on energy and climate is here. We are doing some work already with our own resources on mini grids in the state, and we believe that's an area that we can be able to advance. So energy is coming strong in terms of the conversation so far, and largely also on the question around green transition. The third area of work that is coming out very strongly, Your Excellency, is in the area of skilling, in the area of innovation and support to micro and small and medium scale enterprises in the state. And that is very important because we know that job creation is one of the big agendas that you are advancing. And in our world today, we need to find out how we can support young men and women in Akwa Ibom who are innovating as well, and how we can take their work forward. So in that regard, we have already been doing some really exciting work in the state. And Your Excellency, we do hope that you can launch the university port soon, sometime in September at your convenience. And so we have established a university port, and I think last time I was here we discussed it, a space where you can go to where you can turn your ideas into prototypes, prototypes into businesses, businesses into industries, and it's almost done.
The MOU signing ceremony signals the beginning of a new phase of infrastructural and human capital development powered by the state government and the international partner.
And on that note, we end this week's edition of the program. Thank you for always being there. Don't forget to join us once again, same time, same station next week. Until then, I remain Clement Bariku. Enjoy the rest of your night.